Today I'm going to show you how to replace the water lines that run to your washing machine. So the first step is to turn off your main water, or if you have these shut-off valves right by the hoses that go to your washing machine, you just want to shut those off. I've already done that, so we're ready for the next step. Alright, so the first step is to unplug your washing machine. And then the next thing I like to do, just so I have more room to work back here, is to remove the drain line. And now you can push your washing machine forward and get access to the lines for the hoses. And you'll just want to make sure as you're looking here to notice where the hot and the cold are, especially if you don't have colored hoses like mine are. These just these old rubber ones, which definitely should be replaced because they tend to burst. So I'm doing that today, but also, I mean, it's good to just double check that the cold here is going to the cold here, and the hot here is going to the hot there. So next, now that the water shut off, I'm gonna undo these hoses from the washing machine, and then I'll probably put a rag underneath because there's probably gonna be some water. Maybe I'll get a bucket, so I'll do that next. Alright, so since the hot line is lower and it's easier to get to, I'm gonna unscrew this one first. And then if you need to, you can get some channel locks to loosen it, but I'm gonna start with that one, and then I'll get the cold line next with my little trusty channel locks. Hard to do with one hand, but you get the picture. And then just loosen it, maybe a quarter turn with the wrench, and then I like to put a rag underneath so I don't get a mess, and then just turn it. And as you can see, that is coming off a good amount. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep working on this, and then we'll have the lines disconnected from the hose. Alright, almost there. Alright, cool. 2 lines gone from the dishwasher, washing machine, excuse me. Now I just need to undo these 2 from here and here. Same process. Use a wrench to start them and then just loosen them off, and then I'll be ready to put the new ones on. Alright, this might be just a handy tip that helped me, but I like having a bucket holding the other hoses that went, the other end of the hoses that went from here and there, so in case any water leaks out as I'm undoing these ends, you can catch it all there instead of on the floor. So then the last one is just to get this one off, and then I'll be ready to put the new hoses on. So just one more time again, loosen it a little bit with the wrench, and then I like to get a rag underneath it just in case there's any water, and then loosen it by hand, and then good to go. Alright, so we're now ready to put the new hoses on, and yours might have angles on one end. Let me see if I can get you a nice picture here. That's the side that goes onto the washing machine, and then the other side goes onto the actual water supply. And you know, obviously you want to make sure that the right color matches the line. So as you can see, cold is here, so just kind of get this one there. And another thing, before you put these on, make sure that the washer is inside of them, or else you're going to get a guaranteed leak. So I'm going to start threading this one on just a little bit. Perfect, and then I'll snug it up with the wrench, put the other one on the cold. And if you're worried you're going to forget which line is the hot, or which supply is the hot, which one is the cold, and I switch that right there, which one's the cold, which one's the hot, you can mark it with tape before you take off the old hoses, whatever helps you. If you have indications on them, that's great. I think somewhere someone wrote down that this is cold, this is hot. I can also feel this is cold, and this is very, very hot. So another way to tell. So yeah, so now that I got these finger tight, and then I might want to move this up more so it's angled, I'll just snug them down a quarter turn with my wrench. And I'll do that off camera just because it's a little hard to show. But yeah, I'll just do that to both ends till about a quarter turn, and do the same to the hot side. Alright, so once you get the hoses in, both ends, turn the water back on, and then put your hand underneath each fitting. Make sure there's no leaks. If there is, try and tightening this till it's snug even more. If it's not, shut the water off, check the gaskets, the little rubber gaskets that are, or yeah, make sure that they're all not damaged, ripped, or anything like that, or that there's that one in there. And if there's not any leaks, you're all set. And that is how you change the water supply lines to your washing machine. All right, and then once you've checked for leaks, the last thing you want to do is put your drain hose back in. I'll probably move the dishwasher or the washing machine closer, put that back down there, plug it in, and then definitely run it. Make sure again that there's no leaks, and you're all set. If you like content like this, like this video, subscribe, comment if you have questions. The links for these hoses that I use will be in the description. And yeah, check out my channel if you want more videos like this. Thanks.